When the Sleeper Wakes is a dystopian narrative penned by British writer H. G. Wells, originally serialized in the graphic from 1899 to 1903. In 1910, Wells expanded the narrative into a full-length novel, published by Harper Brothers under the same title. Both iterations revolve around Graham, a Victorian protagonist who slumbers only to awaken 203 years later, confronted with a drastically altered London and a profoundly transformed self. In both renditions, the fundamental storyline remains intact, albeit with Wells himself acknowledging that the earlier version bore the marks of hurried creation. In 1897, Graham, plagued by insomnia, resorts to a drug in hopes of attaining rest. The drug plunges him into a deep slumber, from which he emerges in the year 2100. His awakening unsettles those around him, who never anticipated his recovery. London, meanwhile, has metamorphosed into a futuristic metropolis of steel and glass, where automation reigns supreme. Word of the sleepers' return swiftly spreads, with crowds clamoring for a glimpse of the legendary figure. Bewildered, Graham seeks answers as to why he has become a symbol of such significance. However, the truth eludes him until he is apprehended and informed by his captors. During his prolonged sleep, Graham became the beneficiary of a vast fortune managed by trustees known as the White Council. Over the years, they molded the world according to their vision, effectively making Graham the most influential figure upon his awakening. In this new reality, Graham grapples with his newfound power and the responsibilities it entails, as he confronts the consequences of a world shaped in his absence. Legally speaking, he holds the majority stake in the planet. The White Council is determined to eliminate Graham, orchestrating multiple assassination attempts. However, rebels led by the charismatic Ostrog intervene, aiding Graham in his escape. Suspicious of everyone, Graham reluctantly aligns with the rebels, finding himself embroiled in a burgeoning uprising against the tyrannical White Council. Amidst the chaos of a revolutionary march, Graham encounters a wise elder who unveils the sinister machinations of the White Council. Unaware of Graham's true identity, the elder recounts how the council utilized the sleeper's wealth to consolidate global power, ushering in a plutocracy that dismantled traditional institutions like parliament and the monarchy. Skeptical of the sleeper's existence, the elder views him merely as a symbol manipulated by the council. Following the police assault, the revolutionaries gain momentum, prompting Graham and Ostrog to reunite. They propose that the sleeper assume leadership, although Graham recognizes his role as a mere figurehead, with Ostrog wielding true authority. Despite his newfound leisurely lifestyle and passion for aviation, Graham's perspective shifts when Helen Wotton exposes the unchanged reality of post-revolution England. The oppressive hierarchy remains intact, with the upper classes retaining control over the lower strata of society. Graham confronts Ostrog, pressing him on the absence of revolutionary changes, despite their assumed leadership roles. Ostrog, however, staunchly defends the established system, revealing his true aim, not reform, but personal power. Despite the demise of the White Council, worker dissent persists, met with brutal suppression by Ostrog's African police force. Disillusioned yet determined, Graham, still nominally in charge, commands the withdrawal of the oppressive police presence from London, a demand Ostrog reluctantly concedes. Adopting a covert guise, Graham immerses himself in the harsh reality faced by the laboring masses, discovering a world marred by poverty, disease, and societal breakdown. As Ostrog's enforcers reappear, inciting renewed rebellion, Graham allies with Helen, who exposes Ostrog's deceit to the workers. Assuming leadership of the resistance, Graham rallies the oppressed classes, initiating a campaign to liberate London. However, Ostrog's formidable military superiority threatens to crush the uprising. In a sacrificial gesture, Graham relinquishes his entire fortune and pilots the rebels' sole aircraft against Ostrog's forces. Though he manages to down several enemy planes, the rebels on the ground also score victories. Yet, in a climactic confrontation among the clouds, Graham's aerial assault on Ostrog fails, resulting in a catastrophic crash. Defeated by his erstwhile ally, Graham plunges to the earth, leaving the fate of the world uncertain, hanging in a precarious balance. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.